Hello and welcome everybody. This is a live stream of a playthrough of Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup. I'm going to start off at a dungeon as a Demigod Fire Elementalist. We're looking over to the chat every now and then and might ask for help and take suggestions. Muodd sounds good. And let's go for a browse. So I'll start off with a character sheet. It's an inventory. I'm starting off as level 1. I've got a robe and a ration. In my spellbook, I've got Throw Flame, Conjure Flame, Inner Flame, Sticky Flame, and Fireball. At the moment, I know Flame Tongue. It's got a 9% risk of failure. And my stats are 14 hit points, 5 magic points, Armor Class 2, Evasion 12, Shield capability of 0, 11 Strength, 19 Intelligence, and 16 Dex. So we've only got 3 stats for characters instead of the other ones. So we've got missing Wisdom, Constitution, and Charisma. So I can learn 2 more spells on my level. And I've got a whole bunch of other stats. So as a Demigod, I've got some higher beginning stats, but I can't call upon Divine Intervention like the other characters can. So open the door, go through, there's a bit of a forest, so I can look around and see other things there. So to get a description of it, a tree, and I'll keep on browsing down to the south. So there's something sitting on the floor here, shiny ringmail. I'm going to let it go. I'm going to main as a spellcaster, so I don't want it to cause extra risk of failure, I'll go back. It's got 9% risk of failure, and if I wear it, and it's cursed, so that makes it a bit of a bummer. So now it's got a 21% risk of failure, so I'm hoping to find a weapon because I might have to start hitting something. A whip, and it's weird. It's surrounded by a translucent rock wall. I'll keep exploring down to the south. There's a bat that I'm just going to try and start hitting. And I'm 13% on my way to the next level. So some stones. Yep, we'll pick them up. Nothing else I can throw them at something. Arrows. No, I'm not going to worry about them. If I was a centaur with a bow, pick them up in an instant, but right now, no. So keep walking around. So there's another scroll. Might as well find out what is in Scroll of Remove Curse, luckily. So I'll go back to the robe and get my flame tongue ready. So there's a tubular bronze ring. I'll put that on as well. A ring of positive energy. So it's a ring that protects the life force of its wearer from negative energy like necromantic magic. Won't say no. Use all the help I can get at the moment. A rat comes into view. So I hit it with flame tongue. The next spell on the list is Throw Flame, which gives me a bit larger range. It uses twice as many magic points. I think it's the same spell level and damage. I just pay for use extra mana to cast it further. So I'll try and go very slowly now. So time in this game, it is measured not by physical time as we do it, but by how many moves. So if you look over to the right, it takes 1.0 to move a square, and time's ticking on by that. So if I wanted to put on and take up some armor, that might take a few extra turns. And I'll start running away to redraw back some mana. There we go. My fire magic skills increased to level 3 as well. So I can change what I'm spend my experience points to. And I'm going to lend towards fire magic. And I'll throw conjurations up as well, put focus in that. So fighting in unarmed combat should speak for themselves. So should throwing armor and dodging armor. If I get more skill in armor, I can wear better armor without less penalty. So if I had lower armor skill, sure, I can put on a plate mail, but I might not be able to attack somebody if I, because of it. Dodging. So spellcasting is the general spellcasting ability. So your ability to memorize the number of spells plus the magic points you get. Whereas conjurations and fire magic is the ability to cast those spells. So I've got Inner Flame as a hex, which is a separate sphere to conjuration. So I want to set myself a goal of try and cast Fireball as quickly as possible without risk of it. So I've got to get up to level 5 to do it to begin with. And hopefully extra spell points can lower the risk of it. So let's see what we've got here. I'll just clear off this area down here. And a kobold pops out of nowhere. So there's a door there by the plus symbol. And there's an altar of one of the gods. It's sparkling light show, brighter than a gambling den to attract followers. So, but as a demigod, I can't follow other gods. They grant you abilities like regeneration, the ability to go berserk at will, might grant you some gifts. So that's the price of being a demigod. But anyway, I get extra stats. And what's this? Crystal wall. Looks like there's another god here. Not sure what's in the middle there. Another ration up the top. And so I've reached level 2. So I get some more magic points and some more health points. The game uses food as a mechanism to stop people from just running around, and it's got to progress the game, otherwise you'll starve. So now I'm on the second level. I'll memorize Throw Flame as well. Yes, I'll use the spell slots. I need a Scroll of Amnesia to forget spells, but at the moment I can cast Flame Tongue as a shorter range spell with a high chance of success, and then Throw Flame is a lower chance of success. So the computer can also wander around the map, which I'm doing now, and now I've done exploring. I've got to find one of the steps down. This one's an escape hatch, so if I go through it, there's no chance I won't be able to come back up it. So if I just go down and upstairs, if I go downstairs, I can run back up them. Sorry, I just forgot I had it on mute for a bit. An Amulet of Gourmand. It allows its wearer to eat fresh raw meat when they're not hungry, drastically increasing the nutrition gained from them. The effects on the wearer's digestion are cumulative over time and initially small. Well, I won't say no to that. And what else have we got? So there's 3 scrolls of something. Scroll of teleportation. Okay. So teleportation will put me somewhere randomly on the map. I don't get to say where. I'll eat one of the rations, but blinking is another spell that's available. And you do get to say where it is, but I think you can only go line of sight with that. It certainly might even be smaller. So, longsword. No, I'm going to stick with the short weapons for now. And severely wounded the adder. It is hitting me. Now I've reached level 3. I think in every odd level, you get a chance to add to one of your stats. And I'm adding to intelligence, and now I've got 8 magic points instead of 7. And I'll let them regenerate back up. And you can see time flies by as that happens. As you can see, I'm carrying 61 stones. I'll hit a sleeping goblin. Well, if I can hit that, then... So now the raw flesh tastes very good. Oh well. Turning part vampire. And I'll get the computer to do a bit of exploration for me. There's a Book of Minor Magic. Did I pick it up? Sure, I saw it. Okay, you pick up the Book of Minor Magic, begin reading. So we've now got some spells of Magic Dart, Conjure Flame, Blink, Call Imp, Slow, Inner Flame, and Mephitic Cloud. 3 spell slots left. I reckon Blink isn't going to be too bad to learn. And, well, let's cast that now. Okay, so it looks like I didn't get a chance to do it. I'm pretty sure the scrolls of Blink you do. And a club. And, well, I might as well eat the flesh whenever I can. Not trying to turn vampiric, but... So, I'm trying to use the fire magic and... Yeah, I can't throw daggers. I've thrown daggers with other characters before, so that maybe they need higher aptitude in throwing. And we're done exploring, so it looks like we're off to the next level. Staircase leading down. Before I do that, let's see where I'm at. So, let's read some of the scrolls. Scroll of magic mapping. Oh well. No, I already know. No, okay, you've got 2 of them, so let's go for that. And a scroll of fear. So anytime I pick up those items now, I will know what they are. I see them on the ground. I don't have to go through again. Cobalt seems to appear out of nowhere, so I'm going to just keep hitting it with Flaming Tongue. And there's some granite statues throwing net and a dry fountain, but it just looks a bit weird. It's almost like I expect something to appear almost like an ambush or a... There we go, that dude's sleeping. Try and figure out what the best way of... So now he's woken up now and starts severely wounded. I'll throw a stone at him. And right, so now I've got the goblin. I'm just going to run. Hopefully hit it with the... Oh, that was close. Much closer than I wanted. And a magic dart appears out of thin air, which hits me. Oh, should have taken it a bit slower. I'm going to go again and then speed run the same seed. So that's disheartening. It's not what I wanted to do on the first live stream. So I'll start using the computer to do some navigation for me and rip through it. Okay, so pick everything up. Arrows, yeah, unless I get a bow. Nope. And a ration and a kobold. Staircase down. And a bat. So I've got spell casting. So get rid of stealth and look off fighting for the moment. Put on boost on conjurations and fire magic. And keep browsing. Shiny ring mail. No, I'm not going to fall into that trap this time. A bit more. Still got to look up what happens when you get contaminated with magic. It can't be good. So nearly at the second level. There we go. So straight away I'm going to measure throw flame. Oh, sorry, memorize throw flame. I'm not going to go and say hello to the other god. All right, well, go down straight away. So an escape hatch. No, I'll go for the steps again. So start looking automatically and rush through. Work my way around the outsides again. Moderately wounded. I'll advance and, yep, should be able to take it out. I'll grab the dagger. Up some of my stones again. No, I'm not going to open that door without full health. So I'll recuperate first. And it's moderately wounded. I think I'm going to have to run away again. Still got the use after me. Looks like I'm slightly faster than it. I am going to get a chance to attack every time I attack as well, so it's almost dead. So I don't know if an animal or opponent, their health affects their ability to fight. So hopefully I can eat some of the bats. If I remember right. Well, so oh no, I can't look at the ball python stats. It's not around anymore. I was going to see which is the biggest threat to me. I'll leave the scrolls for now. And an adder wandering, so no, it's attacking me. Sorry, I should be able to get plain tongue at the better use of magic. So we'll boost the intelligence again. And let's go for a wander. So I picked up the Book of Minor Magic again. It was in the doorway. I thought the leopard gecko might have been on it and was a bit puzzled. So randomly translocates the caster a short distance. Magic dart fires a small bolt of magical energy, which never misses. That could be handy. I can hide ones I never intend on using. Inner Flame fills the enemy with intense fire and explosively released upon the deaths. I think it doesn't cause them any extra damage, so you've still got to kill them some other way. Maybe shoot an arrow into them. And then they explode, so the size of the explosion depending on the size of the target. Call Imp calls forth a minor demon from the pits of hell. I can sustain at most 3 creatures summoned by the spell. Slow slows the actions of a creature. And Sticky Flame, a glob of sticky flame covering an adjacent creature with liquid fire for a short time. And the big one, Fireball, also an explosive ball of fire. So I'll recharge all the magical energy up and then keep wandering up this way. So if I remember right, this is the amulet of eat anything I want. So I am hungry, but I'm not going to get a ration just yet. It tastes terrible and it's not very filling. Okay. Maybe it was the rat that tastes better earlier on. Or one of the bats, I'm not sure. But anyway, I'm going to stick with that. Let's find out. No, there's no body for this one, so... Alright, so more stones, 63. It'll take me a while to throw them. And I'll start exploring with the computer again. Sleeping Goblin. Now it tastes good. So it must be an attuned habit. I know there's other magical items like an item of regeneration that you need to be at full health before it'll start giving you a benefit. It's an acquired taste. So sitting at 100 gold now. Not too bad for a morning's visit in the dungeon. I won't pick up the second dagger. I couldn't throw it last time, so I don't think it's going to matter to this time. And I think we're right to go down to level 3. So I try not to get killed this time. Before I do that, let's see what other spells I've got. So I've got 3 spell slots left. Not too sure I want to blink with a randomly one, but magic dart it. Yeah. Call imp. Cloud with poison. Alright. Let's put, yeah, Mephitic Cloud is in. So I can now cast it as a third option C, which keep in mind if I might be now. So cause a bit of grief, and then if they get poisoned walking through it, then hopefully that's a bit of extra damage. I'll back off slightly and hopefully they forget I'm here. Well, I'm not that lucky. But it did work the second time. Alright, so I'll open gate. I'm not sure what that's blocking off, but sure. I guess it's a small price to pay for having a lot of randomly generated levels. Anyway, it's not like building it's come out of my pocket, so no skin off my nose. Kobold and a goblin, so no, it's not quite in distance yet. I'm going to keep with the fire. And now, and I'll experiment when there's a bit of chance as well. So there is a formula on the documentation. Sorry, I'll go back to that. There's extensive documentation, and part of the reason I like this game as well is that from the main menus, there's playable tutorials that help the players learn the commands. So there is a learning curve, but it's not that bad. They do flatten it out for you. So conjuration, poison there. Okay, so now I can learn air magic and poison magic as well as skills. And they feed into chance. There's a few things like the level I've got, plus intelligence and attributes modifiers, and then the amount of skill that I've got. So the best way for me to reduce the chance of failure at the moment is to boost my skill and up my levels as well. Some more in intelligence, so I think I get extra damage over time as well. So fire magic's now increased to level 4, and I've reached level 4. I've now got extra hit points, another magic point, but I feel sick from being poisoned. I'll try and let everything recover. So I think it's time to... So I've got 1 spell slot. Hopefully I hope I haven't used them all up. And focused on, because you need a scroll of amnesia to forget a spell to then remember another one. So the failure rate comes down. And let's go through some of the scrolls. So scroll of teleportation, that's going to put me somewhere randomly on the map. I think it just teleported me 1 square across. It should have teleported me by now. A scroll of remove curse, 5 of them, so I can explore with some other things. Then magic mapping, and the other one, scroll of fear. Okay. See what else I've got. There's some potions I could probably take a chance on, but I don't think I need to just yet. Might wait until. Speaking of which, so let's put a. Yeah, so right, so 4 goblins. Some of them are poisoned, being engulfed in noxious fuse. They're confused. Might need that scroll of teleportation faster than I think. So I'll start hitting them with flame. That one's being killed, so look around. I can see a goblin, and then hobgoblin and 3 goblins, so I'm not sure the best plan at the moment. I'll just keep going with flaming tongue. So I can see that that goblin's moderately wounded. Then there's a hobgoblin as well. Oh. Right, so I've killed one outright. And I'll target the hobgoblin as well, because the other one's confused. Got another hit, so it's still confused. And another goblin's come into view. I think it's time to beat a quick retreat. See if I can regenerate a lot of magic. Hopefully they've forgotten about me. No, not so lucky. But anyone that steps around that corner is probably going to get burnt to a crisp. So, yeah, now the flesh tastes great. And I'll keep eating. So, what else is there? Open door, closed door. I can close them behind me. Ring mail, short sword. So, I don't know what that is. Okay, so view again. It's a altar of a god, and I don't think it'll do me any good to walk through. Okay, so there's a new creature that's appeared. Grinder is an inefficient shadow imp previously employed as a torturer in the lower circles of hell. She has a tendency to complain and make inane statements, so I'm going to just wait time here, and there we go. There's a winding grinder, so slightly wounded. It's shouted, so if there's other people nearby. Suddenly lose the ability to move. And it's, right, looks like Grinder's getting a few free hits in, which I'm going to keep hitting Flame Tongue wherever I've got it. So dodging's increased to level 2 and conjuration's level 2. So reach level 5. Oh, that's one of the things I was going to say earlier. So fireballs are conjuration fire spells, which means that with my skills, it averages my conjuration skill and my magic skill. I've got -1 aptitude and everything, so it takes me a little bit longer to more experience to learn everything, whereas some other creatures much quicker to pick some skills up. I think that might be a price to pay for starting off with some of the good stats. So staircase up and then staircase up. Right, so go. Flame Tongue has done the trick again. So now it's a rat. Should be easy. Another potion. And a quokka. So I'll try. There we go. Past it's confused, and no, I won't hit it again with confusion, but I'll hit it with the close enough for Flaming Tongue now. Going to ration. A huge room with, well, alright, so let's see if I can, out of range. There we go. Hopefully they have to walk through it now. I'm going to throw a rock. So a quokka comes into view from the south. The frilled lizard appears confused. I'm going to throw a rock at it. And Sigmund has come in from the south, so no, I'm going to run away. The adder. Do a sort of fighting retreat here. Something hits me, so there's an... No, let's teleport. Goblins nearby. I think it's time for mystery potions. Potions are brilliant, so intelligence boost for a while. Regenerate everything. There's Sigmund again, so I'm just going to... He's gone. So I'm going to try and find my way into an alleyway. Wants me to look into his eye. So Sigmund is a elder pair of brothers who came for the orb of Zot. No one knows what sort. Yeah, Sigmund drove him mad, but his shrewd magic tactics and scythe leave little time for the victims to wonder. Alright, well, I'm just going to keep hitting him with flame tongue, and hopefully that does the job. Severely wounded now. Almost dead. And there we go. I'm up to level 6. I'll boost intelligence one more time, and then I think the next one will go for the dexterity. I'm not worried about strength. I'm not going to hit anything. One of the gods certainly will punish you for eating sentient beings, so if I probably can get away with it, but chopping up and eating Sigmund would be frowned on. And I'll just let everything go back up, because I'm a bit worried of there still being something right here that'll cause me a bit of grief. Get the computer to look around. So Natasha, servant of life and death. So that's magical cat. Once a powerful lizard familiar, Natasha abandoned her master and consumed necromantic forces he sought to control. So now she patrols the dungeon, taking vengeance, spelling claw on any adventurer that crosses path. Cat doesn't have 9 lives, but 1 death isn't going to do it. Okay. So I've killed Natasha, but I think we'll be seeing her again. So I'll stay in the area. Explore a bit of this unexplored dungeon. Another ration. Okay, so I'm going to look back over. There we go. That was Natasha. Not sure. And Natasha summoned an imp, so I'm just going to keep hitting her. I don't think that's still going to be enough, so I'm just going to keep exploring through the main areas. Yeah, I can't eat the kobold corpses. We'll munch on one of the rations. a bit of time I can use to explore. So now I've got 5 spell slots left, and I can cast Fireball now. Memorize Fireball and leave nothing left. Absolutely. So it's still got a high chance of failure. Better than average, but Mephitic Cloud probably is a better spell to use, but I think if I say Natasha again, I know what spell I'm going to start off with. So I'll just go for one more mage loop of the level. Okay, I'll go down. And so there's a few different staircases each level, so if they don't always match up, so I'm on one side of this level and I can be on another side of that one. So now I can pick up a Wand of Paralysis. Another Scroll of Teleportation. The dagger looks weird. I've got some remove curses, so let's wield it. Yeah, it's okay, nothing special about it. Right, let's see what some of the other scrolls are. Scroll of Identify, so let's look at the ink potions. Heal wounds. Nice. Another Scroll of Fear, I'll keep that handy. Whole bunch of remove curses. Orc with a -3 short sword. Oh, it's going to happen. Right. It's very dangerous. Yes, of course I want to try it. Boom. I'm not going to try it again, though. I'm going to put Mephitic Cloud and hopefully... So then I have to go through a poison wall before they get to me. That might cause a bit of extra grief. I think that's upset the Orc Wizard a bit. Now I've got an Orc Priest. So I'm going to back right away until mana gets affected. I'll get to less on my close. Orc Wizard severely wounded. Okay, so I'll go with try attacking with the dagger. And right, cool. Managed to kill it. I won't use one of the potions. I forgot I should have tried that. I'll pick up the dagger though. Might come in handy. So Mace, Scale Mail, and Cursed Shortsword. Another Scroll of Teleportation. So I'm going to keep hitting it with the fire. And that solves things. So an escape hatch in the floor. Shiny ring mat. Oh, okay. They might be able to hit me with overwhelming numbers. Managed to take out the clocker as well, so let the magic regenerate. So leather armor. More stones. No. So poison darts, I'll swap to them, put them into the quiver. And sometimes if I throw them, they'll get damaged and break. I think in the latest version of this, if they break, they cause extra damage. That's the least they could do, I guess, if they're not going to get used again. But if I can go pick them up, if I get a chance afterwards to use them again. And then I guess we're under the 100 rocks, if 150 stones now. So a scroll of identify. I want to, we'll use it on a potion. Vicious yellow one, potion of cancellation, which is potion that ends most magical effects, good or bad, affecting the one who drinks it. It also reduces magical contamination. And there's a ring here as well. So keep firing at the ant. Yeah, I'll put it on. So +6 ring of protection. Ring that protects from harm or makes them more vulnerable to injury depending on the degree of enchantment. So if I remove it, my armor class goes to 2. So back on we go, up to 8. Thank you, whoever made that magic. And falchion. Long single-edged sword. No, I'm going to stick with the dagger. And there's a mace. Yeah, I'll pick that one up. An adder comes into view. No, it steps out of view, so keep it with the flame tongue. Now, it's only got a 1% risk of failure, so going up here, it says with the stats, it's helped some of them. So now, whereas the spells I've learnt are in a different page to the others. 20% chance of, or 19% chance of failure from Mephitic Cloud, so I'm certainly going to do that. If I get a chance, if it looks dicey, more poison darts. It's not the first time I've thrown a poison dart at something and then ran away waiting for the poison to take effect. Alright, so where are we on the big map? All the north's being taken care of, south and west, so I'll work my way around through this alleyway here. Another potion of cancellation. And a scroll I don't recognize. Scroll of fog. So an escape hatch in the ceiling. They're one way, even though it is through the ceiling. More stones, and I think that's the level. No, it's not the level solved. Okay, so an altar of Zin. So I can look up the stats of the gods based on the in-help. So Zin is a god of discipline. Followers must remain pure of body and soul, refraining from dark magic, chaotic acts, and never consuming the flesh of intelligent beings. They must also give a fraction of all gold gained, followed by donations or more. Okay, well, I know it's a decision I can't make, but no, I'd be fine. It's usually the shining one I'm a follower of, and Trog if I like to hit things. So, scroll of identify. Let's hit the mace. No, it's a standard mace. Hey, another scroll of identify. An ogre, wandering ogre. Okay, I'll put Mephitic Cloud in. Well, it's wandered off, so Maybe it didn't see me in the first place. It's a worker ant and another ring. So I'll leave things for now. And there's a sleeping slave. Now, Pickle the Slaver comes into view. He's wielding a +2 whip of flaming and carrying a wand of acid. Alright, well. Bitty Cloud. The worker ant is confused, so I'll try and hit it with a poison dart. If that means that they stay in the poison cloud longer, then I won't say no. Pickle says I knew I should have brought a map. Alright, so I'm going to start just using Flame Tongue. I don't think I can cast Fireball past. I will grab a Potion of Heal Wounds. And that should be enough to go for another Mephitic Cloud. I'm going to throw Poison Dart hits the slave instead. Hopefully I can hit Pickle. Pickle cries, the slave and noxious fumes. Well, I'll hit Pickle with the... There we go, Pickle's poisoned now. I'm just going to keep going with the darts. And Pickle ponders the situation. Well, I'm going to try and hit you with another dart. It'll kill me anyway. I'm going to try. Uh-oh. And Pickle looks more healthy, so... Okay, I'm going to cross my fingers and read the scroll of teleport. And right, we've got the magic restored. Take a breath. There's a, okay, Wand of Paralysis I should have used. And a Scroll of Fear couldn't have hurt as well. Let's read the Scroll of Magic Mapping. What else have we got? Scroll of Identify. Yeah, let's try the Ring. Ring of Flight. I'm not going to worry about that. Let's see what the other one is. Scroll of Amnesia, so I can forget them. No, I'm not going to worry about it. I'm going to waste the scroll. So I've got what I wanted to. And 45% chance failure of Fireball. Let's see if I can pick off some smaller monsters. I'm 7% away from going up a level. Looks like there's going to be an altar here. Wand of Paralysis on the Ogre. Ogre resists with some effort. All right, let's go again. Ogre resists with some effort. It's moderately wounded. I'm just going to keep hitting it with Flaming Tongue. Reach level 7. I'll keep going with Flaming Tongue. Anything that's near. So there's 2 deities there, Yurmal and someone. So, well, that's not going to matter anyway for me. And I'll see about recovering the other stuff. So, right, so now I'm feeling full. I think it might be time to try and find Pickle. Some more poison darts. More money, 200 gold coin, 182 stone, so just a few. Surprised. Keeping accurate count. And a teleport trap, so I'm not going to trigger that. Murky black potion. It looks like there's more altars up the top. Crimson Imp, so now I'm confused. Let's get rid of the cancellation, so that should help. Alright, well if I can't cast a spell at it, I'll try and hit it. Throw darts at it, so now it's poisoned. It's Crimson Imp, small ugly minded demon. It's immune to fire and negative energy. Resistant to poison. Alright, so let's see if Wand of Paralysis then. There we go, it stops moving, so I'll whack it. Wand of Enslavement and more poison darts. Let's try Paralysis again. It stops moving. Run down the alleyway and whack it. I'll get the computer to do a bit more wandering for me. Oh, I'm engorged. I don't know whether it's automatically eating stuff for me then. Found a dagger. Oh well, yeah, let's pick that up. More stones. Another scroll of remove curse. Identify. Ah, hello pickle. 36% chance of failure. Sure. Excellent. And now he's lightly wounded. I'm gonna try Mephitic Cloud again. It was miscast, so I'm just gonna keep going with Flame Tongue. Severely wounded. There we go, and that's Pickle taken care of. Spellcasting, level 4, Conjuration level 5, Fire Magic 6, reach level 8. Slaves thank me and for their freedom, so they'll wander around now. Do their own thing, so it's 28% chance of failure. Oh, there was a wand. Wand of random effects. No, I won't grab anything from there, so I've got so many scrolls of Identify, I'm just going to try and drop maces. Yeah, I'll get rid of all the stones. Alright, so let's see. Staircase leading down, so I'm noping right out of that. There is a chance that some of them will follow me. I'm going to try another staircase. So there's some whites. I'm just going to hopefully hit them with fire damage. It's almost destroyed. It's taken care of. My life force feels restored. So let the magic go restore. And I'll keep hitting everything as soon as I can. Try and act all nonchalant and so a crooked rune staff. Now, if it's cursed, I'm gonna find out soon. So, uncursed staff of fire. So, staff that increases the power of fire spells. Staff that increases the power of fire spells cast by its wielder and protects them from the effects of fire. If the wielder is skilled in evocations and fire magic, they can burn those struck by it. So, it's a big kobold and an ice beast. Flame Tongue misses the big kobold. I think it's Scroll of Fear time. And while they're running, no, miscast Fireball. But I will try and throwing. Yep, I'm poisoned. Yeah, they're all throwing stuff at me. Okay. It's heal wounds time and the kobold, but it does no damage. Completely miss the kobold. I'm going to go with Scroll of Fear again. The Ice Beast, so what have I got in the way of Wand of Random Effects? Sure. The Ice Beast is moderately wounded by it. Sure. Thought it would have had no trouble with the target the Ice Beast again. Stops moving. I'll throw a dagger at it. Throw a severely wounded. There we go. That's killed the Ice Beast. So, who is nearby and what quick status? Poison and cancellation, that's not magic. Several different potions. Okay, so the kobolds have come back for a second shot. So I see here a stone. Some more poison darts. Short sword. Club. Some money. I won't say no to that. Staircase to a temple. So if I remember this right, it's a whole bunch of altars, which if I can't worship a god in my character, there's no point in going into the level. So there's a phantom there, which I'll start hitting with second phantom come into view. And they're blinking. I'm just going to keep hitting with the fire, and then it is damaging them. That one's blinked, so I'll just wait around. And I've destroyed the other one, so get the magic back up to full, and start going slowly. Slowly expanding the circle of spot that I know. I don't want to walk into a big room and cop another ambush. We'll see what other spells I can learn as well. So I've still got 5 spell slots. Okay, Call Imp. And let's cast it as a small mischievous minor demon covered in frost. It's not going to get on well with me. Anyway, I think it'll follow me around for a little bit and then disappear. More stones. Yeah, the imp disappears. Okay. Orc wizards up the top and bullfrogs. So bullfrogs, 22 hit points. Is there anything I can use as a temporary buff? Poison darts. Oh, where are we? 21% failure. Okay, I'm going to lead off with the cloud. There's a second one. And fireball. Miscast fireball. I think it might be time to run. Not just yet. This might be famous last words. There we go. Fireball explodes. It's killed the jelly gnoll and an orc. And Shadow Imp has come up with me, so I'm gonna teleport out. And Orc Priest has appeared. So I'm gonna, I think they've found me. I should be able to take them on slowly. There's a lot there. Dagger of Venom. I'll take that. And orange potion. And some gold. Let's let all the magic go up to full. Well, if I can call an imp again. And let's go again. So if I can get 2 of them and at least make it 3 on 3. So that one's moderately wounded and that one's almost dead. Yep, I'll pick on the one that's almost dead. I think one of my friendly imps has disappeared. Shadow imp wandering. Heavily wounded. Alright, well, I'll go at it again. So now that that's all cleared, scroll of identify. Whip club and stone. More stones. I think that's most of the level cleared. Staircase leading down. So this game has got 15 levels. I think plus some bonus levels. So there's quite a bit of, yeah, just like one big cavern that's joined. So I think if anyone started shouting and yelling, anyone anywhere else would have wandered through. No, not always. And there's many, many many jackals, and it's getting ready to cast Mephitic Cloud. So I'll get the computer to help me navigate the last bits I haven't explored. There's a orc wizard, which I can... No, I'm going to keep firing at the wizard. Now I can... Less than 20% chance of fireball. There we go. Kill the orc. Yep, there's another one there, so let's go again. And an orc wizard. No, I don't have enough mana. So I'll hit throw flame twice. It's almost dead. And then throw... It's right. It's gone invisible. And okay, it did manage to knock it off. So dagger robes and chainmail, more poison darts. A cuirass tip dart. Yeah, I'll pick that up and put it first into the quiver. So it's tipped with the substance that causes asphyxiation. It's effectively poisoning. So it's a, I'm thinking it's a more potent poison. Okay, so we're back to the beginning. See an embroidered scarf. That's here. All right, so with that many, still got enough scrolls. Remove curse. I'll wear the embroidered scarf. Scarf spirit shield. So it shields the wearer from harm at the cost of magical power. Okay, I'll see if it goes up. So there's a sleeping black bear. Hit it with Mephitic Cloud. And it's poisoned. Heavily wounded, severely wounded. And there's a quacker again. I'll eat both of them. Right, so scroll of fog, sling bullets. There's 2 orcs, so I know what I'm doing. And he shouts. I think pretty much everybody on the level knows where I am. But I'm going to the cloud out this time. Leopard gecko or the... Yeah, okay, I'll do the orc, which is almost dead. So the next one goes for the leopard gecko. And back to the orc. And throw a dart. But now I'm out of poison pretty much. And a scorpion. Okay. Yeah, the shadow imp's not liking me. Oh well, that's... No, it wasn't a hit. Looks like it's catching up with me. Alright, and killed. So I'm going to find a nice corner and let all my magic restore. Yeah, I've got the power up on all of them to a lot. Okay, so let's revisit the skills again. I'm boosting fire magic, I'll drop it back to normal. And conjurations as well, drop it back to normal. Add stealth again. Okay, and I'll start exploring quietly. So there's no invisibility, but slow might come in handy. Got something chasing me. It'd be nice to have. So nothing really of note. Okay, an altar of brew, which I'm not going to step into. Scale mail. I'm going to keep things as we are. So spear, club, and fuse potion. Yep, I'll pick that up. Might as well open the door and go on through. Okay, computer, well, help me out. Ogre comes into view. Well, why not? I'll slow it. Resist with some effort. So, yep. 2 fireballs. That sounds good. So, go back to the screen. Yeah, Call Imp has got a low power, so maybe with the high summoning, I'll last longer and maybe be stronger to fight with. Probably should use some friends, so why not? Two worker ants and one of my friends. started a poison. Now I've reached level 9. I'll... Intelligence or dexterity? All right, intelligence. So now there's 14% chance of failure. Okay. Then the Crimson Imp's off. So now I've got 338 gold. A wand. Can't get a wand of scattershot. A fire can cast fireball and you wield a wand of scattershot. That's all right. So let's examine the items then. What's a crystal wall of energy? Used to restore magical energy with its effectiveness increasing. However, it may fail. Yeah, I'll leave that out. A File of Floods, bringing over elemental water, removing the stopper unleashes a torrent of water. Sets free the elementals that are in it. Lamp of Fire, I'm guessing it's the fire elemental's equivalent. Wand of Random Effects. Several of them. Wand of Flame. Wand of Digging I don't have, but we'll pick up a Wand of Flame. Make the purchase, and we're out of here. What's that? That's a shaft. Bloodstained plate armor. No, I'm not going to put it on. I'm not going to worry about it. But I will let all the magic go back up. Bubbling blue potion. That's it. So I'm on level 7 of the dungeon. Okay, I'm going to tempt fate and see about going down. So a sleeping centaur. And I'm going again. Well, I can pick up a short bow. Manual of armor. So a valuable book that contains allows one to practice a certain skill more efficiently when carried. Okay, well, just going to keep Flame Tongue at the Ice Beast. No, I'm pretty sure casting Fireball had something to do with everyone turning up twice. And Queen Bee. She's heavily wounded, so let's send Wand of Flame her way. She's almost dead. Alright, I'll throw a dart. There we go. Alright. So killer bees coming into view. Hit point 16 and it can sting for 10. No, I'm gonna go the best offense. Best defense is a good offense. more killer bees. Fast movers. Let's get all my health back up. Wyvern zombie, heavily damaged. I'm severely damaged. Killer bee again. Another killer bee. Oh, many killer bees. Spellcasting increased to level 6. Get the feeling that this might be the hive. Sleeping leopard gecko and a killer bee. With a knoll. Many knolls. Okay, so things just keep going. Okay, the phantom hits the phantom. Closely misses. So I should be able to start burning it now. The phantom, it's severely damaged, it's blinking. Okay, wand of flame. I'm poisoned, it's poisoned me. More killer bees. Let's try acid. Phantom blinks, so don't know about health, so I'm gonna there we go. I've destroyed the phantom, so everything should be eat one of the rations. Oh no, the Crimson Imp shouted. Alright, well. Let's put a cloud of poison in the way. And keep going with the flame magic. Crimson Imp blinks. It's moderately wounded. Maybe I should learn Magic Missile in case that can hit the imp. Alright, well, let's fight imps with imps. Well, the adder is attacking me, and no, it's still there. Can I kill the adder? So gnolls appeared. Try and take it off at long range. How many people are on this level? Spear of Venom. Poison darts back up. Alright, I'll double check the stuff. And Wandering Bullfrog. It's almost dead. There we go. It's taken care of. Regenerate some more mana. Looks to be a, I guess, tall, thin map. Probably shouldn't explore too far away. Stone staircase leading down. No, no, not today. I'm going to run for the hills and call this one a win. Had enough excitement for one day. More killer bees. Alright, I'm going to restore my generation and then bring an entourage with me. Two-headed ogre. Slightly wounded. See about slowing it. Easily resists. It's moderately wounded. Crimson Imp's hitting it, excellent. Moderately wounded again. Looks like it's not putting hits on me though. I don't like that. It can hit for a lot. It can hit twice, so let's see what. Wand of Acid. Yep, sounds good to me. Bolt of Acid hits the two-headed ogre, and it's almost dead. It's the bullfrog zombie. My now empty wand crumbles. And I've killed the two-headed ogre. Excellent. Staves increased to 1, throwing increased to 3, stealth to 2. Bullfrog zombie still in the fight. It's moderately damaged. Heavily damaged. Severely. Almost destroyed and sorted, so... Alright. Wand of Flame. Gargoyle. It's immune to poison, negative energy, resistance to energy. Alright, well. Let's see how resistant it is. There we go, I've reached level 10. Summoning's increased level. More killer bees. Okay, so leather armor. Open a door. Hungry? Yeah, I'll straight away just eat one of the rations. I've got a lot more rations than I'll need to see this playthrough of the game out. Alright, I'll get the computer to start helping me navigate around. Staircase leading up, and we're done. So I'm at dungeon level 8 and I've got to level 10. This is the furthest I'm pretty sure I've played the game. I think I'm going to call that a wrap. I could save it. That's persistent. No, I'm going to chalk it up as a win. I'm going to finish off and chalk it up as a win. All right, let's get out of here. So we'll visit the shop one last time. Not enough for the wand of scattershot. That's all right. That's I've just put a mark on me, which let's put cancellation out on that. Don't think it'll carry over with levels, but no, it's good to have a win. Slowly working my way up to trying to finish the game. I'll see about doing some of the daily seeds on live streams as well. If you've got any requests of characters you'd like me to play, please let me know. And that wraps it up. So before I do it, let's check the memorization. So all of them are fairly easy now. I've got my skills of Fire Magic level 8, Conjurations level 7, Spellcasting 6. Armors plus 4, I'm guessing. Yeah, bonus skill from the manual. Well, it won't say no. And so to cast. Don't know why Fireball's failure rate's in yellow. Maybe it's recently changed. Yeah, it's not the currently selected spell. Well, I might as well learn Magic Dart. And so yeah, 1% failure rate always hits. Probably a nice one to have in the background. But let's check the it's at full power, I'm guessing with my level. And I'll visit the character sheet one last time. Not a problem. So any questions, comments, feedbacks, please let me know. I'll be looking to have some live streams really frequently. And any questions or comments, just please leave one. Thanks for watching. So, Scroll of Noise. Enchant Weapon. Okay. Potions of Degeneration. And I've got the highest score so far. So, got to be happy with that. All right, I'll wrap it up there. Thank you for watching.